What exactly is Project 2025 and why you, as a person, as a Black woman who wants to move abroad, should be concerned, and why this really should kickstart or jumpstart your plans to move abroad? In this video, we'll talk about it. But first, hey girl, hey, my name is Tanisha Mercer. I help Black women solo travel and move abroad. If that sounds like you, do me a favor and click the subscribe button. If you are a returning member of the community, hey girl, hey. Um, Also, don't forget to share, like, and comment on this video. So let's talk about it, y'all. Project 2025. This has been on my radar for a minute, but Taraji P. Henson during the BET Awards mentioned it, and it has kind of gone wildfire. I need for y'all to understand exactly what this means if you are a Black woman or a Black person who is looking to move abroad. This channel is specifically for Black women, but I think this message obviously applies for just Black people overall, and why we should all be really concerned. Project 2025 is something that came on my radar from TikTok last year. I encourage you to watch, go on TikTok and put in Project 2025. But if you are looking to move abroad beyond, the elections and Biden versus Trump, and I'll link a few videos in the caption. But Project 2025 should scare all of us, and Project 2025 is something that is being talked about even if Trump doesn't win office. A lot of the DEI mandates you're seeing is because of Project 2025. They've got a manifesto that will potentially apply no matter who is in office. You should be concerned. If you are a Black woman who's looking to move abroad, this could be one of the reasons why you may want to, again, jumpstart your plan. So let's talk about Project 2025 for a minute. What exactly is it? It is nearly I think it's 1,000-page document. It was written by several Trump appointees. It is a part of the Heritage Foundation, a very conservative political think tank, right? Here's an outline. Okay, they've got us four different objectives here. You guys, excuse my eyes. I'm getting over a case of the pink eye. I was looking crazy the past couple of days. Eyes swollen. My eyes are still very irritated, but and swollen, but I thought I would come on here and give you and talk about Project 2025. So there are four things it aims to do. Quote unquote, restore the family as a centerpiece of American life, dismantle the administrative state that should worry you, defend the nation's sovereignty and borders, and secure, quote, God-given individual rights to live freely. All of these things should worry you. If you are a Black person of color, if you don't have a traditional family, right? If you are in a same-sex partnership, all of those things. If you even if you don't believe in the concept of God, let's say you are Muslim, or let's say you are of another religion or faith, you should definitely worry. This should worry you. So Project 2025, and this is according to the BBC, I will link it in the caption. It proposes to end the federal bureaucracy, including the independent agencies such as the Department of Justice, be placed under direct presidential control. You do see what's happening here, right? They want the president to have almost total power. It's called unitary executive theory. This would put more control of the government in the hands of the president. It would allow the president to alone to impact or to implement policies. It would eliminate job protections for thousands of government employees who could then be replaced by political appointees. Y'all, that quote unquote good government job might not be no more, right? Project 2025 talks about the FBI as a quote bloated, arrogant a lawless organization calling for the overhaul of the FBI and other federal agencies, including eliminating the Department of Education. Y'all do see what's going on here. You do see what's happening in states like Florida. That is a blueprint of Project 2025. A lot of their manifesto is already being carried out. But this particular thing is even broader, an even broader scale. They've got increased funding for the U.S.-Mexico border for the wall. And there's a consolidation of various U.S. immigration agencies and a large expansion of their powers. They're trying to gut Social Security, right? There's so much here. There's going to be cutting federal money for research and investment in renewable energy, right? There's going to be changes in tariffs. It does not call for a nationwide ban on abortion, but does call on withdrawing the abortion pill from the markets. The abortion pill, it's called, what is it called? Mifepristone from the markets. I think that's the abortion pill is going to be potentially eliminated. Pornography would be banned. Tech and telecom companies that facilitate content would be shut down. School choice and parental control over schools. It talks about, quote unquote, the woke propaganda. There's so much here, y'all. So much. Eliminating terms from all laws and federal regulations, including sexual orientation, diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. We've seen the attacks on DEI, gender equality, abortion, and reproductive rights. Project 2025 should scare the living hell out of you. Listen, if you are a Black woman, or if you are looking at moving abroad, you need to schedule a consulting call with me, okay? Schedule a move abroad call. You need to have your plan in place. Whether Trump gets in office or not, Project 2025 is being implemented in many places regardless. You need a plan to get out of the U.S. I know y'all talk a lot. A lot of people talk a lot of stuff. I'm here in Paris, France. A lot of people talk a lot of stuff about Europe, about it becoming fascist, about am I safe, about France being more right-leaning politically. I can tell you that this document, this thing right here, is not happening, far as I know, here in France. Now, are there some initiatives similar? Yeah, there is. But Project 2025 should scare you, okay? If that doesn't scare you to begin moving abroad, to begin spending more time outside of the U.S., I really don't know. I really don't know what else is going to do it. Schedule an hour with me. Let's get your move abroad plan together. Get your plan together before this is implemented even further. We're seeing attacks on DEI. We're seeing them, right? DEI is under attack. Project 2025 is being implemented right now as we speak, but this is just a broader document. Trump officially is trying to distance himself from Project 2025, but we know that his appointees are the ones who came up with it, right? Came up with it. The Heritage Foundation has produced a lot of policy documents since the 1980s. And y'all get this, Project 2025 is backed by a $22 million budget. And this would begin immediately after the presidential inauguration in January 2025. Y'all need to get the hell out. Get out. Get out. In his speeches and on his website, Trump has talked about a number of these ideas, hasn't exactly called them Project 2025, but it's clear where he's going. It's clear. There would be a raise on the age of before Social Security would begin, changes in terms of government employees. It is so much, y'all. It is so much. It is a plan to gut democratic checks and balances. It would give Trump more control over your daily life. Now I'm reading from Joe Biden's site. It is a 920-page plan. I was almost a little bit incorrect in 1,000, but it's 920-page plan. Terminate the Constitution. Take away reproductive rights, consolidate power in the Oval Office. We talked about that. It would, quote unquote, give handouts to ultra wealthy, paid for by working families, again, according to Joe Biden. This is something that is coming from the highest levels of MAGA, right? Of Make America Great Again propaganda. And if he wins the second term, this would most likely be implemented. I am just glad this thing is being talked about because I've known about this for a while. And I literally was like, are people asleep at the wheel? What is really going on here? I'm going to link to Project 2025 because you need to read this for yourself. You need to read this for yourself because this would change daily life for most Americans. Cutting governmental checks and balances, right? Taking away your decision making. This would be absolutely insane for the American way of life. What we know as the American way of life, right? It is a radical agenda. It is a radical agenda, okay? It is basically trying to put right-wing positions in the federal government, right-wing ideology, so that if a Democratic, even if Biden were reelected, it would be some tied hands here. And this is, again, the reason why I keep saying you need to make that plan, sis, to get out of the U.S., spend some time abroad, travel abroad, get out of the U.S., move now. This channel, I encourage Black women to solo travel and move abroad. I believe that moving abroad leads to a better, richer life. Spending as much time as you possibly can abroad leads to better outcomes, right? I am an advocate of moving abroad. I have been living abroad for almost 2 years now, okay? My life here is so much richer, it's so much better. I have so much less stress, right? It doesn't mean that it doesn't come with challenges, but I'm telling you, I do not have to worry. I'm sorry, y'all, my eyes are just, man, my eyes are itching. This pink eye is something else. I haven't had this in years, and I don't know where this thing came from. I was definitely looking crazy for the past couple of days. My eyes were just, man, swollen. They're still swollen now, but looking crazy. But this Project 2025, we all need to be concerned about it. All of us. If you, Black woman, Black man, whatever, you have a Black family. I'm worried about my kids. I need to have a whole, conversation. They know about Project 2025, but this is indeed, it should scare you. It should scare the Jesus Devante Christ out of you. If you are still living in the U.S., this should scare you. Schedule a move abroad consulting call with me. If you're thinking about moving abroad, if you've got some plans together but need someone to review it, if you don't know where to start, if you need some help just figuring out what to do, where to go, I'm your girl. Book a move abroad consulting call with me. Make sure you review Project 2025. It, again, should scare every American unless you agree with the principles. It should really, really scare you. All right, you guys, I'm off to a therapy appointment with my favorite therapist. I'm going to link to her in the description of this video. She is a wonderful therapist. She's based in the UK. I asked her permission to link to her services. She's been just a gift to me in terms of challenging some of the ways that I've been thinking, helping me navigate this new life here in France, helping me navigate this life as an expat, right? Helping me navigate this, me becoming a full-time consultant, full-time content creator, entrepreneur again. She has been just a godsend. So I'm going to link to her in the description. I found her on a popular site, but I'm going to link to her. Check her out. If you're looking for a Black woman therapist, she is warm. She is, man, gives great advice. Just a gentle and caring spirit. You can tell this is what she really loves to do. So shout out to Katie. Her name is Katie. I'm going to link to her again in the caption of this video. Check her out and let her know that I sent you. All right, you guys, don't forget, if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Calendly link, Move Abroad Consulting, scheduling a trip, a scouting trip to Paris. Also, if you are looking to plan your trip to Paris, I'm your girl. Links are going to be in the caption. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to check out that Project 2025 link is in the caption. I will talk to you guys later. I will see you on the next video. I'm going to also rest my eyes because they're feeling really gritty and again swollen. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.